Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons in our NCAA Football series where we are now with Florida State and we have got a heck of an episode for y'all today. First game we're going to see primarily just the highlights from is going to be against NC State at home. They are a top 10 team. And so this one was a tough battle going through, but finding some tight holes there. Credible on his comeback journey following the injury, and he hits fellow Tech teammate Justin Jones for the long touchdown. You know, that's what happens when they play with each other for a year coming into this. They have that opportunity to build that rapport. And this game really twisted and turned on a lot of big plays. And that was one thing that definitely kind of found interesting. We got the quick touchdown, but then we kind of became stagnant and actually ended up trailing, closing out the first half here 10-7. As Credible finds Justin Jones for his second touchdown of the day. Credible was 10 of 11 going into that point, so he had a great game. Now this game we felt pretty confident about. You know, yes, they are number 7, but it's a team I've felt fairly confident about being able to beat. And you look at us coming into the halftime, we are actually fairly even, so it was a lot closer than what I was even thinking. And here NC State into the fourth quarter, kicking a field goal. They do take the 16-14 lead against us. Now there's plenty of time left. So we do drive down the field, and here we are in prime position, just over 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. Credible, who's been very good most of the season, did not see the additional safety hanging out there, and he tried to squeeze that one in, and that would be intercepted. So he started out 10 of 11, and up to this point in the fourth quarter, the second half was pretty tough. He's 15 of 23 on that throw. Now, our defense did their job and held them, so our offense did have one final opportunity with under 1 minute remaining to try and make something happen in this game. Finding space in those zones was pretty tough. We had to go to some guys that we normally wouldn't have out there, like Johnny Wilson and so forth. And then we would get an opportunity here to kick a field goal. And that one would go up, and it would shift to the right and be well short. So we would end up losing that game at home. Now, why am I only showing you the highlights of this game? And really, it's because this episode is based on the next one. Yeah, we lost to number 7. I get it. It's the second loss of the season for us. Another ACC loss. It's a pretty big one in that sense. But this is really what this episode is about. Game number 2. The biggest rivalry games that happen across the nation. And the great thing about this one is it doesn't happen during rivalry week. It happens at a very, almost midpoint of the season, which is kind of where we're at right now. We're in the back half of it, but we're basically right there, just around that midpoint. And who is it that I'm talking about? Well, if you know anything about Florida State, it is going to be against University of Miami. Now, this game pointed out a lot of spaces for us to improve, especially on the defensive side of the football. Run game was kind of tough for us. We got some big stops, some big hits, but we also didn't force a lot of turnovers, which is what we're going to have to do coming into this one. So after that little recap of our NC State blunder, here we are facing off against the University of Miami, the Hurricanes. They are the number 1 team in the nation. Now we are 3-2 in conference. They are undefeated right now, 7-0. They are 3-0 in conference play. So this is a big one, for our team. This is a chance not only to bounce back, but to show we belong at least in the top 25. And I really think we do. We definitely have our spot where we can stake our claim in the top 25 even this season. We only have 2 losses. This one is going to be at home at night, prime time game. Once again, another opportunity against a top team in the country. And this will really determine how our season goes, I think. We're 5-2 on the year right now. You lose this one, it makes you 5-3. That's kind of hard to recover from, especially with 3 conference losses. right? So we're sitting here, 2 conference losses, 5-2 on the season against the 7-0, number 1 ranked Miami Hurricanes, the U, in Doak Campbell Stadium here in Tallahassee. And let's get this one underway with 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Van Dyke and the Hurricanes have possession and a shotgun. He drops back. He fires it quickly over to Mallory over the middle. He's been hitting his tight ends pretty well on that opening drive. That was Mallory's second reception for 34 yards on that one in total off his 2 receptions. Van Dyke is 3 for 3 so far in this game. So here they are going kind of quickly with it. Little handoff to Knighton up the middle, bouncing off some blockers. Finally got held up, and we were able to finish him off. But Jalen Knighton picking up 6 yards. That was his first rush of the day. He is going to be someone we are going to have to try and contain. If we can keep him out of the end zone, I think we got a pretty good shot at pulling off this win. Now 2nd and 4, Van Dyke in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Knighton to the left side. Gets pressure on him and is brought down. He still gains 4 yards. It's like no matter what we do, he falls forward. But it does at least leave him at a 3rd and inches and give us an opportunity. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the half. Or in the first quarter, Van Dyke with the snap. Blitz comes. Fires it to the right side, and he's going to hit Ladson Jr. there. Out basically in the flat. Tiptoed on the sideline. Picked up just enough yards. 3 yards on that. And that's going to give him a 1st and goal to go. Van Dyke is perfect on this drive. 4 for 4 for 63 yards. And he comes out 1st and goal. Hands that one off to Knighton to the left. He's hit once, and he's going to be brought down on the outside. What a play by our defense. Verse coming off the edge and bringing him down without getting a face mask penalty or anything. Big play by our defensive end. We're going to need him to do that more often in this game. I've got a feeling the way this is shaping out. So here we go now in the shotgun formation. Van Dyke. He's looking over, changing the play, has a snap. Pressure comes. He drops it back off to the right side, and that's going to pick up 4 yards. Xavier Restrepo, he got his 2nd reception of the day, 4 yards, which means he went 26 on that first one. So you can see the kind of drive we've had so far. And that's going to make it 3rd and goal here. They're coming out in a shotgun. Multiple wide set. Van Dyke has the snap. Blitz comes off the edge. He fires it to the left side, and they're going to fall out of bounds. Restrepo, he does make the catch, but he only picks up 4 yards, and that's going to make it 4th and goal from the 2. But look at this. Miami is going for it. This is a big-time play by our defense. We need to stand them up right here, right now. Van Dyke in the shotgun, has it, hands it off to Knighton. He's hitting, he stood up. No, they're going to give it to him. They're calling that a touchdown. You've got to be kidding me. No way he got close enough to the end zone. And let's see. Yeah, look at that. He did not get in. They are okay. They do review it. Man, 10 plays, 76 yards. But hopefully, I think they only got really 75 out of that 76-yard scoring drive. And upon review, look, he got nowhere close to the goal line. They've got to overturn this one. If there's any justice whatsoever, they've got to overturn this thing. And you can see he didn't even come close. 1 yard short. Defense does their job. And wait for it. Take that 6 off the board. And they do. They take it off. We will take over possession at the 1 yard line. Our defense stands them up. Now here we come on our ensuing drive right now. It's been a long one coming from the 1 yard line. Credible drops back. Fires it over the middle, and that one's deflected, almost intercepted by Corey Couch. Credible 4 for 8 passing for 58 yards. This has been a rough one so far to start. But we are moving it. We just have to keep picking up those little chunks. Can't expect it all at one time. Credible's going to come out in a shotgun, 3 wide. He's got Ward to his left. He drops back. It's going to be a screen pass. He's got some blockers. Ward down the sideline and steps out after a gain of 14 yards. Trayshawn Ward with the screen pass reception, and he picks up a big gain, and that's going to keep this drive alive at the 25. Now Credible's going to come out in a pistol formation, 3 wide once again. He's got the snap, hands it off to Ward to the right side, cuts it back up the middle, and Ward's going to pick up 5 yards on that one. A pretty good run by him to get that ball moving and get ahead of the chains on the 1st and 10. Brings us to a 2nd and 5 here. as Credible comes out in a shotgun. 4 wide this time. Ward to his right. It's going to be an option. Hands it off to Ward. Tries to make a move and tries to get around, but only picks up 4 out of the 5 yards needed. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Ward getting plenty of rushing experience today. Already got 6 rushes for a little over 30 yards on the evening. Trying to keep that going. And that's actually going to lead us here into the end of the first quarter. The score is 0-0 thanks to our defense with a tremendous goal line stand. That is a type of game-changing play happening right there. Now 3rd and 1 coming back here at the start of the second quarter. Right from the 15-yard line inside the red zone. Credible comes out in a pistol. 2 tight end set. It's going to be an option. Hands it off to Ward up the middle, and he's going to pick up 3 yards. The 3 yards needed, Trayshawn Ward. He's got 7 rushes and actually only 26 yards. Tough sledding for him so far against this Hurricane defense. And on this drive, we're at 13 plays, 83 yards so far. Just a little bit further to go. Credible has the snap. He's rolling out to his right. Had space, but throws it in the back of the end zone, and his man stopped running. Who was that? Wilson, I think, was at the back of the end zone, and he was open, but he just stopped his route about under the field goal post and was not able to carry it on through for the reception. So 2nd and 10 here. Credible has a snap. They bring a blitz. He drops it off to Wilson. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Credible hits Wilson on that slant pattern right over the middle. They brought the blitz, which opened up that whole section of the field. And Wilson takes and just cuts it up before he can be brought down. And that's going to give us a 1-score lead. Hopefully we can make it 7-0 here once we put this extra point through. 15-play, 95-yard scoring drive. And there it goes. 7-0 lead here at home over Miami. Now here come the Hurricanes on their ensuing drive. They're going to have a shotgun. 3 wide. Van Dyke has the snap, hands it off to Knighton up the middle, and it was a 2nd and 2, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards on that one. Going to clearly give him enough yardage for the first down and make it 1st and 10 from the Seminole 23-yard line. Our defense stood him up once, needs to do it again. Van Dyke staying in the shotgun. Has the snap. Pressure comes. I don't know where he was throwing that to. Must have been a miscommunication between him and his receiver because there was not anyone in the area as he threw that one about 20 yards out of the back of the end zone. It looked like for an incomplete pass, so it is 2nd and 10 now here at the Seminole 23-yard line. Now Miami maintaining that shotgun, comes out 3 receivers with their tight end Mallory in a slot formation, hands it off to Parrish, who gets a big hit and is finally brought down. Henry Parrish picking up 3 tough yards right there. That's his first carry of the day. He is kind of just a backup running back, but he comes through and picks up the yardage needed, making it 3rd and 7. Now Van Dyke, shotgun once again, 4 wide. He's got Knighton in the backfield. As the snap, pressure comes. He throws the screen pass. Bethune and Verse chase him down, breaking tackles, and Green finally brings him down. Woo, man, Verse chased him down. Bethune was coming up, and he just stiff-armed both of them, said not today, but he is finally brought down, and that's going to lead to a field goal opportunity here. As Miami has it, and it is going to be up and right down the middle, and that's going to be a 7-3 score here halfway through the second quarter. Good hold by the defense. That's 2 really good drives for our defense at this point. So here we are on our ensuing drive. Credible is going to be in a shotgun formation. We're at the Hurricane 45-yard line. Credible rolling out to his right. He's brought down after a gain of 4. Nobody was there. Nobody was open. He rolled out to the right, saw some empty grass, and went on ahead and took it himself. So under 2 minutes to play now here in the first half. Credible's going to come out in a pistol formation with their McDonald and an H-back. It's going to be an option. Credible up the middle. He breaks 1 tackle. He's hit and he fumbles. You've got to be kidding me. He fumbles that one, and that's recovered by the Hurricanes. Credible, what was he doing there? Had a good run going, physical run, breaking tackles, but it looks like they just put helmet to the ball and knocked it loose. So here come the Hurricanes right after that fumble. They're going 5 wide. Van Dyke has the snap. Pressure comes up the middle. He throws it down the sideline, and he's got a man, Smith. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, Keyshawn Smith. His first reception goes for 51 yards down the left sideline. He had our man beat. I mean, I'll give him that. And Van Dyke delivered a great pass. But here they are now at the 1 minute 26 second, handed off to Knighton. He's going to get in easily from 1 yard out. And just like that, the Hurricanes have taken the lead in this one. And pending the extra point, it should be 10-7, and they're up and good. So 10-7 is the score here in Tallahassee right now. And look at what's going on in Virginia. They have the lead 23-21 over Clemson. Their season has just gone all to hell at this point. So let's get back to our game here. Still in the first half, a minute remaining. So plenty of time with the timeouts that we have as Credible goes running up the middle, and he's going to pick up the first down and slide down. And that's going to be going hurry up now. Minute and 9 seconds remaining. So we have their defense spread out. Credible making shifts at the line, at the snap, basically. Has a snap, fires it to the right side. He's got Wilson, who hustles and gets hit and pushed out of bounds, and that should stop the clock. Wilson picks up 15 yards on that one, and that's going to be his third reception on the day. So here we are, minute 2 seconds remaining in the first half still. Credible, it's going to be an option. He keeps it up the middle, picking up yardage and brought down for the good gain, making the Florida State total 95 rushing yards on the day. He's got 61 of them himself so far. Under 1 minute to go. We are on the move now thanks to the feet of Credible. Still going with the 4 wide set, shifting guys around. Trips right. Credible has the snap. Drops back. Pressure comes late. He fires it over the middle. What a play by Blades Jr. to deflect that one. He went diving across the receiver and it knocks that one down. Almost an interception. But knocked it down. Still a great play and causes the incompletion. So that's 2nd and 10. Now we do get to reset and kind of regroup after that incomplete pass. Incredible in the pistol. Has the snap. Fires it to the right side, and they knock that one down again. Avante Williams playing it smart. Not risking missing the ball and just knocking it down away from our receiver. So 3rd and 10 now here from the 21-yard line. 41 seconds remaining in the first half still thanks to all these incompletes. Credible in the shotgun. He has the snap. They bring a blitz. He's going to fire it over to McDonald over the middle. He pushes forward and McDonald's brought down at the 1-yard line. And we're going to keep this thing hurried up. 35 seconds. No point in using our timeouts if we really don't have to. Spreading them out wide. Credible in a shotgun formation. He's making changes right now at the line. Looks like he's calling audibles. Has the snap. Hands it off to Ward up the middle. Ward's into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Trayshawn Ward gives us the lead right here at the end of the half. Pending the extra point, we will have a Well, we're going to have a 1-score lead regardless, but this way they have to get a touchdown. A field goal cannot tie it. It is 14-10 here at the end of the first half. That was an intense one. We made our mistakes. We were able to at least capitalize on their kind of mistakes. They haven't turned the ball over or anything yet, but, their defensive mistakes, leaving some guys open over the middle, and especially giving Credible some running lanes as well. So some big plays. Our defense really played outstanding. I'm proud of those guys, the way they stood up, the way they fought. Held them on that big-time fourth and goal stand. And we've been getting pressure on Van Dyke. We have been getting around him. We haven't given him a whole lot of chances to deliver long balls. He did get that one off. But, hey, one out of what could happen in a whole half against the number 1 team in the country. I will take that. Right now we have played excellently. You can see their 188 to our 151, their 21 to our 96 passing yards and rushing yards respectively. Time of possessions almost 13 minutes to 7 in our favor, but we do have the one turnover there that has really killed us that we're going to have to clean up in the second half. So here comes Miami to start out the second half now. 8 minutes remaining in the third. Van Dyke has a snap, fires it over to Smith over the middle. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 9. It looks like our zone kind of just spread out wide there for a second. And he settled down right in it and makes the catch and picks up 9 yards all the way to the 22-yard line. So Van Dyke and the Hurricanes are driving. They are within at least field goal range right now from the shotgun. Van Dyke, play action, has it, fires it up over the middle, and our guy stopped running. We tried to intercept it, and he's going to just forget about Xavier Restrepo. You've got to be kidding me. We saw the pass. We had the chance for the interception, and nothing happened. I mean, that's the way things go, I guess. But they are going to get the touchdown catch, and they will have the lead for that time being. So here we come on our ensuing drive here. Under 6 minutes to go in the third, handing it off to Ward up the middle. He's going to pick up a good 7 yards as we get down to the Miami about 28-yard line, give or take. Miami 30-yard line is where they're marking it. So we have a 2nd and 3 from the Hurricane 30 on the move, trying to get the lead back or at least tie it up. In a pistol formation, Credible, 3 wide, has a snap. It's going to be an option, but he hands it off to Ward, who makes some good moves and picks up 7 yards. And that's going to give us a first down. He's got 49 yards on 13 rushes so far today. His average has picked up a little bit, but I think definitely could be better, but this defense has been pretty stingy. So 1st and 10 now, another option, and we hand it back off to Ward again, breaking tackles, lowering shoulders, and getting 9 yards. He is not an easy man to tackle. He lowers his shoulder into everybody that comes at him, so be prepared for a hit, and he picks up 9 yards right there. And so 2nd and 1 now, well inside the red zone at about the 14-yard line. Credible in a pistol formation, drops back, they bring pressure, he fires it off to Ward on the screen pass, breaks 1 tackle and gets brought down after a gain of 4. They almost had Ward behind the line right there, but not able to make the tackle, and he is a force to bring down with just 1 person. But does finally get brought down after a gain of 4, and we do pick up the first down. So 1st and goal now from the 9.5-yard line. Credible in the pistol, drops back, fires it over the middle. He's got Wilson again! Touchdown Seminoles! Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Credible is 14 of 21 for 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both of them going to Wilson right there, and that's going to give us the lead once again. Right now, pinning the extra point, it is up and good. It is 21-17 here in Tallahassee as we have about 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now here come Miami. Once again, having to fight back. This is looking like it's going to be a back-and-forth kind of game. They hand it off to Knighton, off to the right side. He's hit and brought down after a gain of 5 yards right there. Good gain on that run play. Our defense definitely needs to hold that up just a little bit better and try to at least corral him and not let him get free, kind of like that. So 2nd and 5. Miami comes out in a shotgun formation. They're going to have 4 wide set this time. Knighton in the backfield. It's going to be a play action. Pressure gets there. He finds Smith down the sideline. Green got burned. He's trying to chase him down. Green snags his ankles at the about 4-yard line. Keyshawn Smith does it again. He just burns our man. Got behind him. The blitz came, and there was no one else to stop him. It was everything Green had to bring him down, but that's going to give Miami a 1st and goal at the 3. They hand it off to Knighton to the right side. Once again, the same play repeats itself, and that is going to give them the lead as they score the touchdown. And it is going to be 24-21 here in this ball game after this extra point. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the third. Big plays have really outlined the offense for Miami here in the second half, and we've got to get that under control. But that's on the defense. Right now we need to focus on some offense. As Credible has the snap, blitz comes, he drops it off to Ward, breaks a tackle, and cuts it up the middle to pick up 9 yards on a reception. Where all we needed was about 6 for the first down, but he gets us 9, and that was a big-time gain right there. Credible is 16 of 24 for 222 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now on the 1st and 10, Credible's in a pistol. He's changing things at the line right now, calling out different routes. Has the snap, blitz comes, fires it up over the middle, and that one's almost intercepted. Justin Jones came along at the right time and knocked that one out of the defender's hands, causing that incompletion. Great play by Jones right there. Now Credible's going to be in a shotgun, 4 wide. McDonald in the slot to the right. He's calling little audibles. And we're not going to get that one off. That is a brain fart of massive proportions. Just incredible, making mistakes. This is one of the first times he's been in a massively big game. NC State was a big one, but this is a massive rivalry game like none other. And he's having a little bit of a tough time right now. You can tell that obviously on the field. But he needs to get himself composed. He's got 9.5 minutes of football left in front of him. And on a 2nd and 15, he's got the snap, drops it off to Toafili over the middle. Toafili! We needed 15. He gives us 14.5 yards on that 2nd down play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and inches. Finding the backup running back on that passing route was a brilliant maneuver because that gives us perfect yardage that you want on a 3rd down. And on an option keeper, Credible runs forward and gets just enough. My goodness. He does have 94 yards rushing today, but none more important than that little 2-yarder he gained right there. So 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 17-yard line here in the 4th quarter at home. Trailing the Hurricanes by 3, 24-21. Credible is going to be 5 wide, has the snap. Drops back, he's going to run it himself. Cuts a move up the middle, gets blasted into the turf. Just incredible. Rushes for 8 yards, and what a violent ending that was. My goodness. As Miami still has the lead, but we are 2 yards away from a 1st down, and we are in about the 9-yard line. Credible making changes at the line once again. Hands it off to Ward to the right, lowering his shoulder, powering through people. Trayshawn Ward. We needed 2. He gets us 4 and a 1st down. He's got 70 yards on 17 carries and 1 touchdown from earlier in the day. So 1st and goal here for the Seminole offense as we come out in a pistol. 3 wide set. Credible drops back. They bring a blitz. Fired over to Jones real fast, and he's going to get hit. He does make the catch, though. He gets hit and brought down at about the 2-yard line here. Having a pretty solid game without the score so far, but still solid for Jones. Now 2nd and goal. 6.5 remaining. Handed off to Ward up the middle. Cuts it right, and the wide open was left. It was wide open to his left. He cut it back right, and he gets stopped at the goal line. 3rd and goal now. We cannot have them do to us what we did to them. 3rd and goal. Under 6 minutes. Credible hands off to Ward, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Trayshawn Ward with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is going to give us the lead 27-24 here. Under 6 minutes remaining. This has been a wild second half. It was 14-10 after the first half, and now it is 24-28. Both teams having to put up touchdowns, 2 touchdowns apiece to be exact. And so here comes Miami. This has kind of been the story so far this second half. Back and forth. Van Dyke now in a shotgun. Has the snap. Hands it off to Knighton up the middle. Breaking tackles, and Knighton's finally brought down after a gain of 5. Jalen Knighton picking up the pace here in this second half with not only just his carries but also his yardage gain. So 2nd and 5. Hurricanes come out in a shotgun. 4 wide once again. Knighton to the right. Van Dyke has the snap. Quick pass out. Redding's going to be stopped behind the line. They try to go for the wide receiver screen, and we read that thing beautifully and put Redding to the turf quickly. And that's going to be a 4-yard loss and make it 3rd and 9 in this one. Under 5 minutes remaining now. Hurricanes come out in a shotgun. Looks like they're going about 4 wide on this one. Van Dyke has the snap. Pressure comes. Briggs, he's got him and brought him down. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a sack by Briggs. Pushes his man, just bull rushes into the backfield and grabs Van Dyke and slings him to the turf. What a play by that defensive end. And that could be a game changer, making it 4th and 17. And they will have to punt this ball to us now. This is a big-time thing for us. This is where we can set ourselves up. Either build on the score or at least make it to where we seal the deal in this game and run it out. Jones has it, cuts it back to the right, and he's going to be hit and brought down on the punt return after a gain of 10 yards. leading 28-24, and that would be the last time Miami would touch it. The number one team in the land has fallen here in Tallahassee. The Seminoles have taken out the Hurricanes 28-24. What a game by Credible and Wilson in this offense, making the plays when they absolutely had to. Miami fought back hard. We knew they were going to be a team that was in it for the fight, but we had something extra for them. We did what we needed to do at the end and got the big plays going our way. Credible, what a game. 238 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air, and over 100 yards on the ground. That is the type of game that makes legends. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting to see where we can go. Coming off a disappointing loss against NC State, to come out against our rival, number one Miami, and put that to them, man, that's a statement kind of game here and can set us up for success the remainder of the season that we have. We are a little bit further than halfway through, okay? So we're getting close to the end of year one here in Tallahassee. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the rest of these games. And against teams like Florida, we still have to play at the very end. So with that in mind, I do want to remind y'all to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And if you did like today's video, if you could give us a thumbs up, it does really help out the channel, and we greatly appreciate everything that y'all do for us here at Champ and Sons Gaming. And I just want to thank y'all for all the support y'all have shown the channel here of recent times. It is crazy seeing the views go up, the watch times go up, and the subscriber count go up. I can't thank y'all enough for that and for everything y'all are doing for us here at Champ and Sons Gaming. So on that note, we are going to take a look at our recruiting a little bit more in the next episode. Really, and until then, guys, I will see y'all in that one. So thank y'all for joining us, and as always, stay safe and well. Y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.